It is first day of May 2025. Welcome to the Lord Aboga TV newspaper review. Straight away we start by the Standard, whereby the main headline is Ruto's land question. That is President William Samoei Ruto always being involved in land issues, land grabbing issues here and there. He has been accused on different occasions being involved in land grabbing syndicate. As you can remember from the start whereby these issues started coming up, it is in June 28th day of 2013. President William Samoei Ruto, by then he was the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. It was ruled by the High Court sitting in Eldoret that President William Samoei Ruto was occupying 100-acre belonging to Bwana Muteshi illegally. That is when hell broke loose. We've seen President William Samoei Ruto has been accused of land grabbing syndicates in different parts of the country, in Taita Taveta, in Kilgoris, and many more. I think from the Angata shooting that happened earlier this week, it was revealed that President William Samoei Ruto had a hand in that land tussle.
Tunaye ameusia Ruto shamba yangu. Eti anakuja kufence shamba yenye iko na title. Na title iko na kila kitu. Hata ukienda kutoa search iko. Hii serikali iko namna gani? Na tumesiangaa na hii unyanyasaji kabisa ambayo iko Kilgoris hapa.
Nini kama ni shamba Ruto angechukua shamba lakini hawajawahi ama tujamii. Tunatumiwa haki. Tuko na haki kwa hii shamba yetu juu hatukuiba. Tunaomba tu mheshimiwa atuangalilie haki yetu.
Ruto, kama hii shamba ni yako utueleze. Watu wanatumia marisasi live bullets kwa wananchi ya Kenya.
Weston. Weston. Weston, it's Ruto, Google.
And
piga Google sahi, it's Ruto.
Ni yake?
Yeah.
Na hiyo parking?
Ni ya hiyo tu. Ni ya nani? We must fear God, bana. Yeah.
Nobody else.
Nobody else. Go to Google. Google will never lie to you. And if you want to see Google. Because Google inasema Western Hotel belongs to so and so.
Yeah. Hiyo ni disclaimer moha. Unajua.
Okay, in fact.
Wacha niweke hiyo disclaimer.
Kama unaogopa kusema. Just say according to Google.
As this is what Standard writes on the same. President William Samoei Ruto's name has recently been linked to land disputes across various parts of the country, from Taveta to Naivasha and now Narok. Before becoming president, Ruto served as an MP and later as minister, during which time he was involved in several land-related court battles, some of which he won and others he lost. Kenyans are now questioning the entanglements that seems to contradict the constitutional demand for dignity in the office of the president. That is what Standard writes. And recently from the Angata shooting, whereby 5 people lost lives, people believe that is President William Samoei Ruto who has interest in taking the 1,500-acre piece of land in Narok County. I don't know, you know, intels always say it the way it is. And from some 2 days ago, the peace talks that were there in Angata in Narok County, Honorable Johanna Ngeno confirmed that the DCC had called in the chiefs in that area and indicated to them that they were going to leave that piece of land because number one is interested on the piece of land.
That was very foolish of them. Uliza yapigie Jupat, ambie Jupat uliita chiefs kwa ofisi yako. Na Jupat akaambia assistant chiefs and chiefs, endeni ambia watu wenu shamba imeenda. Akaulizwa nani amepeleka shamba. Akasema ni number 1 ndio amechukua shamba. That is how that statement came to this area. That is why ukisikia hawa wananchi wanaongelelea mambo ya sijui nani. It is because of the statement Jupat gave to the chiefs. These chiefs wako na mashamba hapa. Ukiambia chief shamba imeenda na yeye anaishi hapo. Unatarajia afanye nini? Unatarajia chief afanye nini? Alikuja pia wakaita mkutano, wakaambia watu shamba imeenda. So if you can defy a court order and then come and kill, you know, defying a court order would have been a little bit soft, but killing 6 innocent lives and there is a court order barring you from doing anything on this land, that is the biggest crime ever. Na mimi nilikuwa nimesema, I don't know kama watu watakubali. Nilikuwa nimesema wewe IG sijui hatukuandaa kuona lakini tumekuona.
You understand very well who number one is in reference to the Kenya political dynamics and leadership. It is definitely the president. So that is what the Standard is writing, how President William Samoei Ruto always has interest in land grabbing syndicates. I think we don't have much onto the Standard. Straight away we move onto the Daily Nation, whereby the main headline is Ruto's finance bill puzzle. Yes, you remember last year we had serious issues revolving around the 2024-2025 finance bill.
Aujourd'hui aussi, c'est un autre jour. Le monde part en couille.
Let's hope that this year we're not going to have the mess that we experienced in 2024. The Daily Nation writes that keen to appease the public and stem the anger that triggered deadly anti-tax protests last June, which culminated in Parliament's inversion. Cabinet has promised lower taxes in the coming financial year, but the Finance Bill 2025 presented to the House yesterday was not available for scrutiny. Then the Daily Nation continues and writes, next step, under the Public Finance Management Act, the National Treasury must submit the finance bill to the National Assembly by April 30. The proposed laws on revenue-raising measures to finance the annual budget has been referred to the Departmental Committee on Finance and National Planning for consideration and facilitation of public participation. That is how it is. I don't think this time round the executive will have to raise taxes and bring problems that we experienced last year in regards to the tax laws. It is a lesson well learned, and I don't think we can repeat the very, very same mistakes that happened in 2024 that ended up bringing loss of lives to innocent Kenyans. I think that is what we have unto today's newspaper review. For this and many more, subscribe unto our YouTube channel at Lord Aboga TV. Remember to press the notification bell so that when you come up with this interesting political content, YouTube will automatically notify you. Goodbye.